So running, most people think that if you want to lose weight, you've got to go running, or you've got to go cycling, or rowing, some kind of traditional cardio stuff. Again, positives, it can be fairly easy on your joints if you just do kind of go for walks and things. It can be fairly stress relieving. I know a lot of people go to just kind of clear their head. It can be enjoyable, gets you out in the fresh air, and it does burn calories. Again, it's a good way of burning calories. I personally am not a big runner. I don't really like running. I would probably rather do more high intensity weighty stuff, but I do in the summer, if I'm looking for that extra push, I will do some treadmill stuff or some hill runs or something like that. Okay, negatives, can be boring. Oh, the other positive, is free. You can go for a run whenever you want. You don't have to pay for it at all. Negatives, can be boring, can sometimes be weather dependent. You know, if it's a nice day, you're much more likely to go than if it's absolutely chucking down with rain, or if you're really tired. Can be mentally, I say it's mentally good to clear your head. Can be quite draining as well though. If you've had a long, tiring day, the last thing you want to do is go for an hour's run, okay? And that's probably the biggest negative of running, is it can be very inefficient. There are many, many, many more ways to burn more calories in less time, okay? As you run, you might burn 5K, you might burn 300 calories, okay? As you get fitter and stronger, you burn less calories because your heart rate is lower, your running is more efficient, the whole thing becomes a bit easier, and then you start plateauing and you get frustrated. So the only way to burn off more calories is to run longer. So you do an hour instead of half an hour. Then you can't really fit an hour's run 5 times a week into your routine. Then you stop doing it. Then you go back to the way you were before. Okay, so it can be difficult to put into your routine as well. But again, with anything on this list, if you do it consistently, you'll get good results. You just need to be measurable with it. So what I would recommend is pick a fairly short distance. To 5K is probably the longest. You can go anything as short as 1K and just get faster. Okay, same distance, same route if you want. Every single time get faster. That will burn off more calories. It keeps the intensity high. It keeps you motivated because you've got something to aim for. You're just not running for the sake of running. That is what I would recommend. But if you want to get better at running, become more conditioned. Do more high intensity stuff. Get stronger legs. We had a lady who knocked 20 minutes off her triathlon time and didn't do any runs at all. Purely because her squats were better, her kettlebell swings were better, her high intensity work was better, her aerobic fitness was much better. It's very transferable. If you get good at the weighty power stuff, your running will get better. If you just do running, your running will get better. Nothing else will get better. And also, last thing, again, match it up with your goals. If you're trying to tone up, especially your arms, running is not going to tone your arms up because you need to do arm stuff. A good way to think about it is look at an athlete. If you look at someone like Paula Radcliffe, does lots of long distance running. She's very lean, but she's not necessarily toned. She hasn't got a toned legs or toned bum. She's very fit. She's a fantastic marathon runner, fantastic athlete. But purely in terms of body composition that you might potentially want, that's probably not what you want. Okay, but she doesn't care. She does not care. If you're an athlete, you do not care what you look like. You just want to be good at whatever it is you do. And she is very good at long distance running. If you look at someone like Jessica Ennis, who does 110 meter hurdles, javelin, high intensity weighted things, long jump, she is toned, okay? And she has a low body fat percentage. There is even a Facebook page just dedicated to a bum, I think. But potentially that might be the kind of thing that you're going for. And again, she's probably happy with the way she looks, but she doesn't train to look like that. She trains to be good at the things involved in her sport, and the end result is looking like that. She does high intensity, she does weighted movements, she looks like that. Paula Radcliffe does low intensity, continuous running, and she looks like that. The choice is up to you, but you've got to understand that if that's what you're going for, that's what you want to do. Okay, very simple. But in general, again, it's good. Same with most of these things, actually. It's a good supplement to all your other stuff. And if you're coming up to a holiday or wedding or party, adding in a run 2-3 times a week is a good way of just boosting it, getting you to that last little bit. I would normally add in something like that anywhere 4 to 12 weeks before I go on summer holiday. Okay, I wouldn't do it any other time of the year really. We'll just focus on my conditioning and my weight training, but I will add in runs 1 to 3 months before an event or a holiday or something like that. Again, any questions, let me know. Links to the group are all around this page. There are a couple of testimonials as well. If you have any questions, then just put them in the group.